Good morning, hockey families. Today we are playing against the Hockey Path, is the team name. Our boys are wearing white. Lots and lots of humidity in this rink today. This is the other side of Canton Ice House. Lots of humidity. You can't even see through the glass. We are just about to get underway. So warm-ups are done, and puck drop should start in just a moment. All right. I think the officials are on the ice. We can see through the glass. Luckily, we're up high. We can get a pretty good vantage point here. We do, of course, have a couple subs again. Same subs from yesterday. We're very grateful for them to be able to come out and help us out. It looks like we are just about to get underway. So currently, from what I've seen, our standings, and don't quote me on this, I'm not a mathematician by any stretch, we are currently in the 5th seed, and this team is a few back from that. I think they're in 8th. Tonight's game, I have a feeling, based on the schedule I've seen, that we'll be playing at 4 p.m. Eastern if everything goes as planned. Kane's on an early drive here, getting it deep in the zone, trying to move the puck. And shot, goal within 27 seconds. Good job, Canes. I do think that was Chloe, I believe, that got that one in. Winchester taking the face-off here. He's very excited to play center. He normally plays wing, but been doing pretty good with face-offs lately. So, of course, I had to speak too soon. But that's all right. We got it into their zone. Hockey Pat trying to clear it out. And their player went head over heels in that one. See if they can get a centering pass here. And stop it by the goalie. And then looked like a little late hit there, but I think we're okay. Good movement by the Canes to pick that one up and bring it back into the hockey pad zone. Hockey pad goes for the clear attempt. Chewy picks that one up and sends it back deep into the zone, all the way around behind the net. Good idea to go and pick that one up. And goal number 2 for the Canes. 13:36 left on the clock here. 2-0 Junior Canes. So also something I was looking at in the standings was that the goal differential does matter. We're kind of tied in a 3-way tie for 5th, but depending on goal differential here, that will impact where we land. Hockey path now on an offensive drive. Good defense to break that play up. That puck does come past front of the net there. And you can kind of see through the frost. Puck gets sent into the zone. Hockey path clears. Spack is back to break that one up. Winchester now with the puck, trying to get moving forward. Poke check on that. Kane send it in. Good job, Martin, to dump that puck in deep. Need somebody to attack here. Right idea there. Spack sends it back to the other corner. Martin sends that one. Good backhander there, but glove saved by the goalie. And we will have a full line change. Chewy with the puck, sends that one in deep. Pad saved by the goalie. Good job keeping that puck in play. Puck gets sent. Goalie is trying to catch that, but being saved by their defender. Hockey path will clear the zone finally and bring it to neutral zone. Canes will pick it back up. Back to hockey path. Hockey path brings it to the zone. A little 2-on-1 action, but good block by Peyton Spack there. Puck comes out to neutral zone. Who's going to win that one? Fighting the boards, puck comes out towards the back of the net. And Winchester with a shot opportunity there. Goalie blocks that one though. Another shot attempt, another goalie block, and another shot attempt. Got a lot of good opportunities here. Hockey path the other way. Good glove save by Martin. But he dropped it for our guys. And we'll have a little bit of a line change here on the Cane side. Hockey path takes advantage of that one and brings it to the zone, but it looks like Canes are taking this one back. Yes, they are. Apologies, so hard to see through this frost, but I think we'll have an offsides. Chewy sends this one in off the boards, goes behind the Pat's net. Hockey Pat trying to clear this. They're unsuccessful. Canes come back in, centering pass, and good defense on the Hockey Pat side. Puck goes back to the behind the net. Overskates the puck there. Backhander really gets blocked off the helmet, sounded like. Martin puts on the brakes, turns it around, and finally gets that cleared. Hockey Pat still with possession here. Trying to get the puck back on a forecheck. They make the move, and one of the Hockey Pat people goes down. Shot goes behind the net. Lots of traffic in front there. And goalie does save that one. So the time left is 9:50, and the score is 2-0 still. Canes take possession of this puck here, and shot attempt went off the stick of one of the Hockey Pats players. Puck goes behind the net, back to the corner. See if we can do this again. A little deja vu. And centering pass almost went in there. Pass back to the point. Point sends it in, and defender's there to pull it back. Point pinches, but puck winds up going the length of the ice. And Canes will pick it up. No icing on that one. Puck comes back around the boards. Sent through the neutral zone. Winchester and Ewer are up there, and that'll be an icing on the Canes. So we will come back to the defensive zone face-off. And your guess is as good as mine as who wins this one. Looks like the Canes will take it away. Hockey Pat kept it in. Canes bring this up through the neutral zone. Pats will pick it up. And good forecheck in there. Canes will keep it in the zone towards the net. And couldn't connect on that one to send it in. Oh, and a good right idea. Too much hesitation, but another shot off a rebound there, and good save by the Pat goalie there. And it looks like we'll have a full line change on both sides. $8:30 left in the first period here. Canes come away with the puck on that face-off. And there's a battle in the corner. Puck comes out. Another battle. Looks like puck is there. It comes out, and Hockey Pat will send this. Still go to length of the ice. This will be an icing. Ref's hand is up. Mortensen wins the face-off, goes back to Chewy, who sends this one in, and good glove save there. That was a great shot and even better save. So we'll have another face-off in the same zone, same side. Canes come away again, and this puck goes to the near side. Pat picks it up, but Canes are on the hunt. Pat tried to clear, but Chewy was able to keep that one in, and he takes a shot, gets back to his point. Oh, good play there. Good blocker, but then was able to bring this one back in. Another shot on goal. Saved by the goalie. Maybe a blocker there, too. Path is finally able to clear this puck into the neutral zone, but Canes pick it right back up. And Mortensen out the puck. He takes a shot. Center Matt's goalie. Easy save. Hockey Path wins this face-off, but Canes take it back. Shot on goal, whistle, dead. So we'll have another face-off. Same side. Canes keep it deep in the Hockey Path zone. Oh, goes past point pinch and it kind of trickle past. Now we have a little bit of an awkward situation. Shot goes high, and net is displaced, so they will blow the whistle on that one unless they fix it in the process. There we go. Martin's looking to fix it himself. I don't even know if the ref knew that the goal was out of place. For some reason, they don't have the pegs in the net on that side. That's part of the problem. It is the official's job to check those things. But they got us situated now, so we're good. There we go. Canes pick this one back up, and Chewy brings us to the neutral zone. Looks like he's going for a little bit of a skate here. He brings us in and sends it centering pass. And based on the applause, I think that the goalie saved the puck there. Really good opportunity there, though. Really good drive by the Canes. 6:26 left in the first period. Did a couple quick goals early in the period if you're just joining us. But definitely Hockey Path kind of picked up their defense. Almost a good deflection there to get that one through the 5-hole the goalie. Canes keep this one in. Chloe out with the puck. She sends it and falls in the process. She didn't get a full swing on that. Puck comes back to the point. Point sends it in deep, and deflection goes to the corner. Canes staying aggressive here. This is good. Canes pick it back up, and then Hockey Path takes it away. Still fighting for the puck here. Hockey Path with a 3-on-2, but good back check to even the odds there. Path tried to get a centering pass. They do, and that one leaks past Martin for a goal. So that'll be 2-1 and with 5:32 left in the first period. Winchester wins the face-off on that one. And shot blocked. Hockey Path does get it back out of the zone. And it's very hard to see because there's no blue line, but... And there will be a whistle on that one. So Winchester gets put into the board. So we'll have a Hurricanes power play. I'm no Wade Minter, but I'll do my best. 12 an ozone face-off here. And man advantage. Winchester ties the man up. Goes back to Chewy at a point. And shot just over the net there. Good opportunity. Another shot goes to the side of the net. And goalie will come out and save that one. And we'll have some fresh legs on the ice now for this rest of this power play. 1:14 left on that right now. Need a good face-off win here. Let's get it back to our defender and get a good shot on goal. Let's see what happens. And there we go. Shot's blocked. Spack keep this one in. He sends it back in. Hockey Pat though takes it. We got somebody with some wheels. And shot is blocked. And Canes now with possession. They send it up. Mortensen with the puck. He's bringing it into the zone. He makes a move. Gets it in deep. Can he get a centering pass? Comes back out and slapper deflected and almost in the goal there. And we got some pushing and shoving. Looks like the refs had a good talk with him. Nobody went in the box. I like that. I always feel like refs need to be more of a coach than a ref for these kids. So that's awesome that they broke them up and changed them out. 37 seconds left in the power play here. Canes come away with the puck. And they get it towards the net. Puck's loose in the front. Hockey Pet trying to take it away. Winchester sends one in deep just to keep it in the zone. Winchester overskates the puck, I think. Puck gets sent in the corner, back to point. Point's going to take a shot, and center mass, easy save by the goalie. Comes out to the point. Sent back deep in the zone. 5 seconds left on the penalty. The whistle was blown, though. I'm not sure what the call is yet, but refs conferring about the call. Looks like maybe he was indicating a slash. So it looks like 5 seconds will be evenly matched, and then we'll go on a penalty kill. So faceoff will come back down to our defensive zone. 3:52 left in the period. Good job, Canes, picking this one up. Really needed that face-off win. Brings it into the zone, dumps it in deep. Good idea to kill some time. We got to make sure we play defensively here. Good back check, good back check. Centering pass is denied. Canes try to dump it out, and they do. And that won't be an icing, but Canes are ahead. We got 2-0 situation. Center pass, center it. And shot goes wide to the other side. And Hockey Pat the other way now. And Hockey Pat whips on that. And Junior Canes now bringing this puck up, and it gets just barely poked. The stick goes down, collision in neutral zone. Canes now takes a shot, and good job. I don't know our sub's name, but that was a great opportunity, great shot there. So that'll give us 3-1 Canes with 2:50 left in the period. 28 seconds left on the penalty here. Shorthanded goal. Confusion on who's taking the face off there because we're down a man. Puck goes into the hockey pad zone though. And good off the skate, a shot, and just goes wide. No number there. Number 60 was the one who scored the goal. Hockey pad sends this one off the goalie. Penalty has expired now. We'll get some fresh legs on the ice. It'd be full strength. Puck gets shot deep into the zone, and the goalie will cover that as it gets close enough to him to do so. All right. There we go. So Kane send this back to the point. They keep it in, send it up. Cross to Martin. Martin sends this towards the net. Just goes behind it, though. Another shot and goal. Can't see who that is down there, but good opportunity. Good little flick there to get that one to the back of the net. Score is now 4-1 with 1:51 left in the first period. Canes are definitely tightening it up a little bit more. Hockey Pet's a good team, though. They definitely got to make sure they keep watching them. Winchester loses the puck, but it goes back to his winger. Hockey Pet trying to clear this. Chewy keeps this one in. Hockey Pet eventually clears it. Nope, they're going to call the offsides. I don't know how they can tell where the offsides is when there's no blue line. I mean, it's like a magic line, and it ends right where that ref is standing. And maybe it's just an angle. Maybe I just can't see it. Either way, Winchester takes face off here. He comes away with the puck and regains possession. Oh, he gets battered into the boards by an elbow, and they are going to call that one. Thank God. For some reason, they're targeting Winchester. So good way to draw the penalty, not overreact, so you don't get another penalty. Something I know is very challenging for kids once they get checked or something, they want to retaliate, but the right idea not to do that because then now we're on the man advantage. And Hockey Pad wins this face-off, sends it around the boards. Can the point get to it in time? He does, and sends this towards, but it gets blocked. Sent the other way. Hockey Pad fighting to get control. Good idea to tie up the puck there. And still a battle for the puck. It goes into the Pat zone. Back in the corner. This goes off the back of the helmet of one of the Hockey Pad guys. And Canes will regain control. They're going to try to center here, and they do so, and shot couldn't make it off. Another shot on the side. Really bad angle there, though. Hockey Pad now on the drive. And good poke check there to stop that play from happening. Canes push the puck forward. Hockey Pad is there, though, and they pick it up and send it across. And this should go the length of the ice, and they're going to wave off icing. Oh, sorry. Whoa! Man, they are just attacking Winchester. That'll do it for the first period, but I didn't get it on camera, but they came over and cross-checked Winchester down. For some reason, they are just attacking him. Wow. Gotta say though, I'm proud of him for not reacting because I would be. All right, we are just about back. We now have 13 minutes on the board instead of 14 or 15. First period is 15, second one's 13. I think what they're doing is saving the minute since they didn't since they said it's 15 minutes. I'm feeling what they're doing is making this period 13, and then the last period will be 14 to make up for that time. There is 6 seconds left on the power play for the Canes, and then it'll be full strength. So here we go for our second period. There we go. And Canes try to send this into the zone, gets blocked by the path. Path will send this length the ice, then you're going to call no icing on that though. Canes will pick this one up. And looks like Chewy's going for a skate. Takes this deep in the zone, tries to center it, is denied there. And Canes come away with the puck. Centering pass is missed, but defense is back there. They'll take a shot, goes off of one of the kids' helmets, and I think he coincidentally flew in the air at the same time. Back to point again. Canes moving the puck a lot better. Chewy will bring this one towards the net. It goes wide though, and now towards the near boards here. Canes get it back deep in the zone. Winchester goes down in the process. Winchester picked the puck back up though and gets it taken away. I think he wanted to pass, but bad timing. Defense pinches and is successful. Centering pass is denied. Chewy will pick that one back up, sends it deep into the zone again. I believe that's Ewer now fighting for the puck. Winchester sitting on the outside. One of the subs comes and helps. Winchester sends this one towards point. Pretty, not a great pass though, but it is kept in the zone. Winchester picks up the puck, sends it towards the net. Centering pass is denied. Hockey Path will pick this one up. They're bringing it through the neutral zone. Chewy picks that one up. Awesome job, but then he overskates it. There we go. All right. We got to get some composure here. And Stick Lift gets this puck sent to the near boards on our defensive side here. Canes do a good job of clearing this puck. Hockey Path will get it back in and for an offsides. 10:52 left in the second period. Score is still 4-1. Canes really putting the pressure on. And Hockey Path will pick this puck up, but I think the Canes may be able to take it back. Yes, they do. And this puck is dumped up and out. Path will pick it up. The Canes are there to cause some trouble. And Mortensen brings it back out, waits for the onside. Brings it back into the zone. He keeps it in the corner for now, sends the centering pass, but that comes back right away. He's looking for someone to pass to, gets a good pass to Martin. Martin isn't able to deliver on that one. Another one to Martin, and this time they're saying no goal. And usually when the puck is in the back of the net before the whistle, it's a goal, but I don't think that the ref could see it. I think that's the problem. So we'll have a face-off to the right of the goalie here. Looks like Canes win that one, and shot goes wide. We regain control here, and Hockey Path then picks it back up. Back to Canes. Back to Winchester. Is it Winchester? I think so. And goalie will save that one.
Let him out. Let him out.
.9:53 left in the second period. Still a lot of hockey to play. Face-off win to the point. He sends that one in deep. Path trying to get this one cleared, but they're having a hard time doing so. Puck goes back behind the net. And Path will send this around the boards. Winchester picked this up. He's going to take a shot. Oh, tried to take a shot, but he got poke check. Path picks it up and brings it into the zone. Chewy heads that one off. Great defensive work there. And he'll send this one around the boards to try to clear it, and he does so. Path will pick it up in the neutral zone, but then the Canes pick it right back up. And this gets centered, and goalie will grab that one. And we will have a full change on both sides here. And that was kind of a toss-up there. Puck does come out to the neutral zone. The Canes easily pick that one up. They send that across and up. And Mortensen giving some trouble to get that puck away. He picks it up and brings it to the front of the net and sends it to the back of the net. Score is now 5-1, 8:46 left in the second period. Path will take that face-off win there. They're doing a decent job of protecting the puck, but the Canes do pick it back up. And there's the puck. Path do get it cleared, and Canes wait just long enough to get the onside. They send it back in, but not deep enough, and so the Path will pick it up. They send it up, and the player is 100% offside, but I don't think he can see the blue line. So Path wound up winning that face-off and turning the body. Definitely a much more physical game even now. I mean, it was physical in the beginning, but getting more physical. With tripping and lots of, whoa, another push. I think the refs are just kind of letting them play. And that's all right. Let's play some hockey. There's a shot that's going to go and doesn't make it past. But definitely a lot more aggression. And we'll get singled out here instead of having a dual penalty, which should be, because they're both going at it. What happens typically, what I see, is when the refs don't make these calls after they've been bashing each other, they wind up doing it more and more, and it just gets worse and worse. So let's hope the kids stay safe on both sides. Let's hope the refs make the right calls here, too. So we will go on a disadvantage here. It'll be a power play for the hockey path. And Dunbar is in the box for a minute and a half. Hockey path wins the puck. Back to point. And good poke check to pick that puck off of the hockey path there. Number 60 with the puck on Canes. He tries to make a move to get around. He should have chipped it out, and hockey path winds up picking it back up, sends it in deep towards the net. Defense picks it up and goes back to hockey path. Shot goes wide of the net. Back to hockey path point. And they did get a stick on it, but not enough to get it cleared. And chomping at it. Goes back to hockey path point. There we go. Now we got it cleared. Number 60 had the breakaway opportunity. Needs to put some wheels on. Needs to take a shot, and shot. Good save, goalie. Sorry about that. 35 seconds left on the penalty kill here. 6:52 left in the second period. And that puck gets one. That was Chloe that was doing the face-off. And puck comes back to the Canes point. They send it in deep. Path will send this behind the net around the boards. They'll pick it up. Canes are there to try to keep it in. And they do so. Sends this back towards the goal and just barely blocked that one. Canes, Path winds up clearing it. They'll bring it into the Canes zone, but Canes will pick that one up. I think that's Roy in the back there. Hockey Path again. They cleared for the onside. Penalty has expired. Shot goes wide of the net and behind. Another shot goes off the post on the right side. Puck gets centered, but Canes are there to pick it back up. Good pass up to Winchester. Winchester protects the puck and takes a shot, but isn't able to get it in. And good defensive move there by the Hockey Path to keep that one out of the net. That was going in for sure. That goalie is definitely going to thank him after the game. Martin comes out of the net to pick that one up and get it to the Canes. Looks like Martin now with the other Martin with the puck. And centering pass is denied, and so she takes it in, but Hockey Path picks that back up, and then it gets sent the length of the ice for an icing. Lots of action here, trying to keep up with it. 5:21 left in the second period here. Score is still 5-1. Mortensen will take the face-off in the offensive zone here, just to the right of the goalie. That puck comes back to point. Chewy makes a move to get around one guy, two guys, and sends it in deep. Canes are there on the other side to pick it back up. Sends it back to the other side of the net. Mortensen with a move, another move, and centering opportunity, and good goal. That was a great one-timer opportunity. Play was set up perfectly. 5 minutes on the board. Score is now 6-1. Still a couple fresh legs out there. Hockey Path picks up the puck, brings it into the Kane zone, but Kane stop him. Hockey Path keeps it in the zone though. Sends one to the back of the net and deep. And Kane's trying to clear. Slapper. Good shot, actually, but too wide. And puck goes in the front of the net, and good defensive move to keep that puck from going in the net. Goalie didn't even have to work on that one. We have a collision, but no call there on anything. Hockey Path poke checks that puck away. Puck goes deep in the Kane zone. Canes pick it up, and they're going to try to use the boards to send this one up, and they do so. Just get it cleared. The Hockey Path will pick it back up. Good forechecking here. Try to lift the stick. Good job. Gets rid of that puck. The Hockey Path will pick it back up. Another good poke check by no number here. Goes deep into the Path zone. Canes with possession still, and shot attempt I think is saved. And we'll have a change. 3:36 left in the second period. The Winchester line right here will take this face off. And shot looks like it came a backhand. Maybe that was Martin. Good quick shot there. That was excellent, in my opinion. And Path wins that faceoff, I think, but Canes get it in deep. Winchester takes another shot, and good save by the goalie there. Looked like it was getting close to going in there. Hockey Path pick it up behind the net. Canes are still there, though, causing trouble. Pick up possession. Sends it far. Winchester to go collect that. He does. He sends it behind the net again the other way. So Canes will pick it up. They got a little bit of time. I think the Canes still have possession. This gets sent back to point. Chewy picks it up. And then it goes back to the Hockey Path. Lots of traffic in the middle. Winchester picks it back up. Can he move it forward enough? Ooh, good move between the legs, but it goes just a little bit too far. Winchester sends this behind the net to the other side. And D sends this one in. What a clapper, but it's blocked in front. Martin sends it to Winchester. Winchester sends it to Chloe, and almost in. Puck is still loose, and now they blow the whistle. 2:21 left in the period. All right, here we go. Point to point, but Roy misses the pass there, so he'll bring it back out and sends it off the boards for, I think that's Euler to collect maybe? Puck comes back out though. Roy will pick it up and uses the same strategy there. Mortensen now with the puck. Tries to move it to center, but Hockey Path pick it up. Again, back to Roy. Let's see if we use the same move, similar, and brings it back in the zone. A lot of deja vu action here. Puck goes behind the net to the far wall. And Hockey Path will pick this up. 3-on-2 situation. We need a back check here. Roy blocked that, or kind of slapped that one down there. And I think Mortensen right now is trying to get to the puck. He moves it up just enough and pulled it from the goalie, but goalie got him down, so he wasn't able to actually get the final shot off. Very close, good opportunity there. Puck goes center and deflected high. Canes with possession still. Mortensen takes a look, sends it around, tries to center it, but defenders block it. Mortensen sends it back to point. Back to Mortensen, but he wasn't there to collect it. 55 seconds left in the period. Canes send it back to their point again. Tries to send it in, but it's blocked off the skate of a Hockey Path player. Hockey Path will take a drive in and get around one guy, but then the puck is loose into the back wall. Good chip by Canes to turn the tide on that one. Canes looking for somebody to pass to, and they'll bring it up, and that'll be an offside by a mile. 30 seconds left in the period. Score is 6-1. Winchester wins the face-off to his right winger, but it does get sent in, and Hockey Path clears it. Number 60 on the Canes try to keep that in, and I think that caused an offside play. Canes pick that one up. Winchester with the puck now. He takes a turn, sends it center, but Hockey Path pick it up. Canes causing a lot of trouble there. Shot from 60 off the post. And that'll do it for the second period. Score going into the third period is 6-1. And we have 14 minutes of hockey left to play for this game. All right, so the Mortensen line is going to start the third period for us. Good face-off win by Mortensen, but it goes past our defender. Hockey Path putting some wheels on there, but defender gets to it in time. Mortensen picks it up towards neutral zone, and he's going to take us all the way to the net, sends it, and we weren't there for the rebound. Hockey Path will bring it the other way. Roy puts pressure on that to get the puck back to Mortensen. Mortensen brings it into the zone yet again. And he goes for the backhander and just goes wide of the net. Chloe will pick this up, and she finds a Path will chip it in. Sorry, Path will chip it away, but then we regain control. Mortensen with an easy shot, easy save. And we'll have a line change. And Canes win this face-off. Chewy's going to take a shot, work for the low one. And he's denied. Goes back to the point. But Hockey Path picked it away, but then Canes regained control. Moved by the defender. He's tripped in the process. No call. Chewy looks like he's going to send it in. Kid reacted like he's going to have to block it. But Chewy brings it in deep and takes a shot, goes wide. Number 60 picks it back up, sends it deep into the zone again. So the Canes will have another chance here to take a shot. Hockey Path, though, picks it up, sends it out to one of their forwards, who sends it across the ice. Forward loses it and waits for the onside. And in doing so, Canes pick that up. Hockey Path trying to bring this into the Canes zone. They're struggling to do so. Canes defenders chips this out. Hockey Path will bring it in, but then loses control of the puck. Lots of back and forth here. Now Canes pick up possession. Winchester with the puck through neutral zone. He tries to make a move. He turns. He goes down the process. Ice is slippery. And shot, easy save for the goalie, right into the net. Problem I've seen with high humidity rinks is that the ice is much harder to skate on now. It puts like a level of frost on the ice that doesn't make it easy for the blades to cut through. Slows you down, harder to turn. And we have maybe a pad issue here with the goalie. They got to fix the pad a little bit. So we'll have a little stoppage of play with 11:05 left in the game and a period. Canes huddle up like they're maybe going to play duck, duck, goose. I love this, though, because they're all talking to each other. They're trying to make a good strategy, right idea. So waiting on fixing the goalie's pads here. It's taking a little longer than usual. Looks like he might be ready to go. And we can get this game back underway. So could that be a strategy to change the momentum of the game? I don't know. But Mortensen wins this face-off, goes back to the point. Point tries to send it back in, but Pat picks it off because it wasn't that hard of a pass. Pat sends it in deep, and they will call that an icing. So it'll come back down. Canes will have another chance at winning this face-off and get a shot on net. Mortensen wins this one again. Path tries to pick it up, but gets sent in deep by no number. Mortensen with the puck still. He goes out wide, takes a look around, and he's going to take a shot in. That's blocked in front, though. Never makes it to the goalie. Another opportunity. Look for a wraparound, but then changed his mind and gave it to Spack, who overskated the puck a little bit. Royal picked this one up, though, and sends it across to Mortensen. Mortensen again with the puck. He makes a move. He's going to take a shot here. Goes off the mask of the goalie. Puck sent by Hockey Path around. Number 60 overskated a little bit, but then stopped and picked it back up. Another shot on goal by no number. Back now with the puck. He overskates it a little bit. The puck was on its side. Centering pass missed. Puck in the near walls here. And number 60 will pick that up. He sends it back towards the zone. And two of the Hockey Path players collided. This puck is sent halfway up the ice and on a change. Unlucky right there for the Canes. Mortensen has the puck, but he gets it poked away. Hockey Path will pick this one up, and we have no defenders back. And Chewy gets out there, and we got somebody back now. Shot is blocked and covered by the goalie, and the whistle's blown, but there's still some aggression happening here because they were still whacking at him. .8:43 left in the period. So Hockey Path win that face-off, but Canes try to clear it. Puck goes behind the net. Chewy sends it the other way. Right idea. Good hockey IQ there. 60 sends it up to Martin. Sends it up to Cow, who is going to try to bring this into the zone. She does so. Sends it up to Winchester, but he was just a little too far to reach. Centering pass, and puck comes back out. Hockey Path will pick this up. Good opportunity there. Puck still deep in the zone. Hockey Path will bring it through the neutral zone, into the Cane zone. Puck is saved, and Martin tried to cover it, but it was just out of reach and kind of popped out back to the Hockey Path defender, who sent it back in. Now it's in the corner. Hockey Path is centered, and nobody covering them. Winchester now at the puck. He's got to get it deep in the zone. He's going to take it out and tripping, but no call. I think the refs just want this game to be over because there hasn't been a lot of calls. But either way, Hockey Path regained control of it and chip it, but they're going to go on a forward change, or partial forward change, I guess. And this puck, another tripping call, and that one they will call. And the Hockey Path fans are not happy about that, but it was a very clean trip. Youth Sports definitely gets tempers flaring. So we got 6:45 left in the period on the power play. Mortensen wins his back to his defender. Back to pick it up, and Roy will send this in. Goalie fishes it out. Probably should have covered on that one. He's still fighting to get control. Roy sends this back towards the net, but it goes behind and wide. Mortensen again with the puck. He chips it around. Tries to make a move, but Hockey Path picks him up. Again, he gets control. Again, Hockey Path takes it away. And there's a trip the other way, but not called. That's fine. Roy picks this one up to bring it into the zone. He does so, and they will call it offsides because Mortensen was in front. 45 seconds left on the penalty, and we now have a running clock in the third. Defenders are playing a little wide. Winchester wins the faceoff, though, back to Chewy. Chewy sends this one in deep. We need to get somebody on it. Martin's up there. And Hockey Pat tried to pick it up, and then looked like they flopped out a play there. Chewy's back, clears the zone, but good. Almost had the offside call there, but they actually waited. Winchester with the puck. He loses a little bit. He sends it to the glove side, and goalie gets that deflected out. And 2 players go down. Penalty is expired, so full strength now for both teams. And we got a 2-on-1 situation. Shot goes towards the goal, and good job, no number, clearing that. Hockey Path keep it in, though, and Canes eventually get it cleared out. Forecheck made him make a move, but Hockey Path gets it past. And good block by Chewy there. He'll send it around the boards, and Hockey Path will keep this one in the zone, but not easily. So this gets sent towards the zone and gets blocked, so it didn't actually make it the length of the ice to get icing there. But right now with the puck, he'll bring it into the zone. He's going to take a shot, and that goes center mass goalie for a save. 4:05 left now in the period. And the game. Hockey Path will win that face-off. And they send this towards the boards, but it's kept in. Hockey Path will bring it behind the net now. And they're trying to clear the zone. And they do so. And we got a 2-on-1. We tried to keep him out. The shot goes high off the over the goalie into the glass. And Mortensen picks this one up. Got a 3-on-0 situation. He's going to take his time, and goalie saved that one. Three minutes left in the game. I couldn't tell who won that faceoff. It's kind of a toss-up, but Canes do get possession. Winchester sends it in to the corner. And Hockey Path pick it up, but Canes poke checked it, but then it gets back to Hockey Path, but then Canes pick it back up again. Number 60 will bring this one in, sends it across to Chewy, and he's going to take a shot. Oh, he tried to do a one-timer pass. Good idea, but that was missed. Hockey Path was waiting. Winchester on the back check. Can he beat him? Of course he can. And he gets this puck away, flicks it up and over. Canes fighting to get control. They do, but then Hockey Path chips it away. Mortensen on the ice now, and this puck goes wide, and they're waiting for the onside, and they couldn't see the blue line, so they waited, or they got an offside. And we'll have the rest of the line change. Minute 30 left in the game. Hockey Path wins that face-off, but comes back to Canes D. Canes use the boards there and get past both Hockey Path and Canes. Back to the Hockey Path D, across. And Canes will pick this one up. Mortensen's going to bring this close. He gets pulled down in the process. There's a minute left in the game. 1 minute remaining. Hockey Path is trying to put another on the board. And fans on the pass there. Mortensen, though, gets the puck again. Tries to do a stick lift. 40 seconds left. This puck goes back down, and Hockey Path tried to get it back in the zone, but was unable to do so. Hockey Path will pick it back up, though. Brings it to the Cane zone, where Roy will slot that one away with a good poke check. 25 seconds left. And Roy is going to bring this one up. He passes to the left side where Mortensen is. Mortensen chips us around and gets it poke checked away. Sends it across. Missed one-timer opportunity. Less than 10 seconds left in the game. And Canes just got to keep it in the zone. And that'll do it for the game. Thank you all for joining. We will post when the next game is. Again, I have a feeling it'll be a 4 o'clock start. We just don't know where we fall in the seed. Plus, the other teams have to play, and then that'll determine where we are. I believe right now we are plus 16 in the goal differential, so that may help us as well. But signing off. Sayonara.